Imagine what laws of mathematics govern the circular movement of the plant life in the water right here. The thing about Henry David Thoreau, if you were to read his book called Walden, is he so poetically described such small moments as these in all their ecstasy, their quiet ecstasy. I doubt whether he ran out into the woods naked, screaming, like the boy in that film, A Room with a View, did in the mountains. Or to be honest, I did once on the beach in Amagansett in 1972 in the winter. So it could have been 1971 in the early winter. Yes, it would have been, because we had to leave because a hurricane came up. So that would have been October even. I doubt whether Henry David Thoreau did any of that, but he did put into ecstatic, poetic prose a description of something as mundane as a row of beans. And I know so many people who would benefit from opening their hearts and minds in that way to the beauty in small things. Oh, I'm thinking of someone right now I know whose sole focus in life is on making money so he can retire. But he's only 27. And he's, from what he describes, it's not my judgment, it's what he describes. I really doubt whether he's enjoying his life at all right now. He gets happy when he makes money, like when he sold something for $350K that he had bought for $20K. Well, I didn't mean to go on about that, but you never know what's going to come up when you're looking at seaweed moving in the tide. It's very evocative because life came from the water. And do you want to know where the water came from? I'll tell you. The primeval atmosphere of 4 billion years ago on this rocky planet, rocky in the same way the moon is, the primeval atmosphere was composed of sulfur dioxide. You know what that smells like. And carbon dioxide, I think, and maybe something else. Nitrogen, I don't remember. But it wasn't anything that could sustain life at all. And then, slowly, slowly arose microscopic bacteria-like creatures. I think those are the earliest life form. Bacteria-like creatures, and also perhaps primal plant creatures, both of which smaller than a cell. But they, ladies and germs, transformed that noxious atmosphere into oxygen over a couple of billion years or more. That's the same oxygen that you and I breathe together now, because no new oxygen is coming from outer space. Of course, we're crowding that oxygen with carbon, but let's not talk about that. Oh, it jumped. Anyway, slowly, slowly, the atmosphere improved so that plants could start growing. And this is a process of, if I remember, 4 billion years or 3.75, a really long, most of the history of the Earth. So the atmosphere, such as it is today, is relatively new. So next time you take these sea vegetables for granted, know that they're doing a hell of a lot more to improve the Earth than any Nobel Peace Prize winner in terms of the big picture. Mostly the Nobel Peace Prize winners do something that hopefully prevents humans from killing each other. But in terms of the planet as an organism, this is where the money is. Oh, wow. That piece of seaweed just fell into the water. Oh, and just came up again. Wow, that's so cool. Watch that. We're going to zero in. Why is he doing that? Let's get closer. Of course, I might have lost him now. Wow. Is it just the tide? Watch this, watch this. Okay, come on, the water's going to come back in. Oh, he's going up. Look at that. Like a lobster's tail. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this kind of in and out movement. Usually, well, I'm a novice. It's been a long time since I've been around this kind of water. You don't see this in San Diego, if I remember. I think I used to see this on the coast of Maine, which this resembles. Look at that beautiful seaweed vegetable.